Sunday, September 6th. Jesus, the basis of our testimony. As Christians, we all have a personal story to tell, a story about how Jesus changed our lives and what He has done for us. Read Ephesians 2:1-10. What were we like before we knew Christ? What is ours since we have accepted Christ? Ephesians 2:1-10. 1. And you He made alive, who were dead in trespasses and sins, 2. In which ye once walked according to the one course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit who now works in the sons of disobedience, 3. Among whom also we all once conducted ourselves in the lust of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature children of wrath, just as the others. 4. But God, who is rich in mercy, because of His great love with which He loved us, 5. Even when we were dead in trespasses, made us alive together with Christ, by grace you have been saved, 6. And raised us up together, and made us sit together in the heavenly places in Christ Jesus, 7. That in the ages to come He might show the exceeding riches of His grace in His kindness toward us in Christ Jesus. 8. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, 9. Not of works, lest anyone should boast. 10. For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. A. Before we knew Christ, Ephesians 2:1-3. B. After we knew Christ, Ephesians 2:4-10. What an amazing change! Before we knew Christ, we were dead in trespasses and sins, walked according to the course of this world, fulfilling the desires of the flesh, and were by nature children of wrath, in KJV. To put it simply, before we knew Christ, we wandered aimlessly through life in a lost condition. We may have experienced what appeared to be happiness, but there was an angst of the soul and an unfulfilled purpose in our lives. Coming to Christ and experiencing His love made all the difference. In Christ we are truly alive. Through the exceeding riches of His grace and His rich mercy toward us, we have received the gift of salvation. He has raised us up to sit together in the heavenly places in Christ Jesus, that in the ages to come He might show the exceeding riches of His grace in His kindness toward us in Christ Jesus, in KJV. In Christ, life has taken on new meaning and has new purpose. As John declares, in Him was life, and the life was the light of men, John 1:4, in KJV. Read Ephesians 2:10. What does this text tell us about how central good works are to the Christian's faith? How do we understand this idea in the context of salvation by faith without the deeds of the law, Romans 3:28? How has your life changed because of Christ, a change that could possibly help someone else come to a knowledge of Jesus? By Adult Sabbath School Guide.